What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing this morning? Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. How we doing today, man? Let me open up my chat that way in case anybody needs me to type in the chat. Give me one moment here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning, man. Obviously there's no video going out today. It usually would be going out right about now. So instead we're gonna stream. And let me fix this. We're gonna stream and we're gonna play into some more standard events, and hopefully we can, take our legend life gain into there and make some noise and hopefully get to 7 wins. That's the goal here today. Would have streamed a little bit earlier today, but I had something going on. I had donuts with dad at my son's school, and that was a lot of fun. I smell like shaving cream right now because they let you put shaving cream on, let your kids take popsicle sticks and shave your face. It was pretty funny. But anyways, we're gonna be taking our life gain deck into the standard event and seeing how we do today. And after maybe a couple runs with that, depending on how long the runs go, we'll switch it up with another deck, maybe like All Reliable or something like that. I don't want to do Eerie again. We might end up doing Eerie again, but I don't think I want to. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear today. We'll have some fun. But thanks for being here, guys. Happy Friday. Thanks for being here, hanging out with me today. I appreciate it very much, man. Sorry for no video today. We tried to make some videos yesterday, guys. I mean, we tried to do a new Ariette deck. I tried to do Selesnya Aura's deck. I tried to do a calendar deck. I tried to do a mono white crawler copy deck, discard deck, counter deck. Nothing was working yesterday. So it's just one of those days where I tried everything. I threw everything at the wall. Nothing was sticking. Nothing was winning. And we ended up losing a lot of games, but that's okay. Because today we're going to check out and see if we can get 7 wins today. I have a good feeling about today. Hopefully. Just checking out the store here real quick. See if there's anything new. The beat at the beginning of every intro is a sign of a great time. Let's go. What's going on, Blob? How you doing? Don't forget to give the stream a like. I appreciate that. First live, awesome, wholesome moment. Let's go, dude. Welcome to the live stream. I'm glad you're able to make it. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the kindness to start this thing off. But let's get going, man. Let's just jump right into it. Oh, what's this play-in booster box thing? Is it Arena Direct? Is it a sealed event? Is that what it says? It's a sealed event with Bloomborough. I might have to check that out this weekend. Maybe we'll see. I don't know about sealed, but Bloomborough is really fun. We might have to check that out. Let's go to events. Standard event. Let's do it, man. Let's use the gems that we won yesterday. I mean, we're playing with house money at this time, so let's do it. Legend life gain. Submit deck. Yes, I haven't played this since the video, so we're still technically undefeated with this deck. I haven't played it since we dropped the video. I think it's pretty well designed too for standard events because we saw a lot of aggro yesterday. Hopefully we get a lot of mono red and stuff like that. We should be able to handle it with all the extra life gain we get. This hand looks pretty good. I'm not mad at this. What's up, Chance? How you doing today, man? Welcome to the stream. You know what? Let's just get that down right away. All right, we don't love that we see Azorius here, by the way. Oh, also, guys, yesterday I know I was talking about uninstalling and reinstalling my game, and we did. And look at that, it fixed all of our problems with the pizza and stuff like that. Pizza's all visible now, and there aren't any more blacked out sleeves. Rest in peace. Yeah, we're up against control, so that's huge bummer. Huge bummer. What's more beneficial, sneaking this in, hitting him for 1? I think it's the exact same thing, right? Looks like control. I know, right? First game against control. Yikes. Hate to see it, man. Hate to see it. All right. Part of me just wants to try to resolve this, but I have no more lies that we got to be concerned about. You know what I mean? I have to try though, right? I have to try. Wow, it landed. Okay. Well, we should be able to gain enough life to draw a card here, but if they take out the Leonardo with the removal spell before I attack, that's going to be a no-go. We'll see. Man, I'm really hoping it's just like flashed in creatures or something like that. I hope it's not like board wipes and stuff. Obviously, that's our weakness. Nope, it's board wipes. It's exactly that. Let's go with... Do I pay life for this? Pay life for this, get this down? That seems fine. That seems fine. And now we're in the Sally Pride range where we can maybe try to close this thing out, but I expect another sweeper here. Josh, thank you for the kind words, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, man. Okay. We have got so many tough decisions to make, man. It's so annoying. I just know, I mean, 4 cards. They're probably gonna run out Consult the star charts this turn, so we're probably pretty free for an attack this time around, which means I should maybe run out the Bree instead, or is it Sally Pride? I think it's Sally Pride. I'm gonna make him have it, man. I'm gonna make him have the sweeper, or they lose. Could just be a counter spell too. Could be 3 steps ahead, draw 2, discard after they counter this. That would also be a bummer. Oh, I didn't consider their anchorage there. That's my bad. Mistakes were made, but I definitely still think they're gonna not do that because they're gonna go for consult the star charts, but I should have considered that as a possibility before I swung in. Yeah, I figured that was the move. Oh man, not what I want in my first match. What a bummer. With the rest in peace means no case bringing them back. That's true. The case, yeah, the case gets shut down too. That's a bummer. I didn't even think about that. I took your mono green double season deck and added Elspeth, the spider that taps for green and red, the Innkeeper's Talent. It's been working pretty well. Got the Genesis Wave ×5 on turn 4. Love that for you, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that you're making the adjustments too. That's so sick. All right, they're still trying to dig out another sweeper here. So they didn't have the sweeper, which means we are putting enough pressure on him, on this opponent here to close the game out. I don't think they found it. There's no way they found it because they would have ripped it right away, right? I think we're in the clear, guys. I think we're in the clear. Do I overcommit though to the board? Like, do I add more value to the board? Probably, because in the we want to make sure this gets bigger, right? I think we're in the clear, man. I don't know. So hard to say. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, we've got way more than lethal here. And then this way, if they blow up the Aerith to try to save themselves, the counters will at least pass over to our legendary creatures like Sally Pride, and hopefully that'll be enough. We need this, man. We need this. Frederico, thank you so much for the sub, man. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the channel, brother. Here we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's it. Let's go, dude. We got the win against Control. Thank goodness, man. That was a scary one. Glad to see the stream. I thought you said you weren't going to be able to stream today. Also got whooped by your Yoink deck in the Railway Saboteur. Great build. Yeah, I wasn't going to stream. That wasn't the plan. The plan was to get a video to you guys today, but last night I stayed up very late trying to grind out a video for you guys, and nothing was really working for me. So I decided to just stop trying to force it. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I said, let's get a good night's rest, and I'll just stream tomorrow after what I need to do, because I needed to do something this morning with my son. It was donuts with dad at his school, and so I just got back from that. And seeing there's no video going out and there's no conflict of my live, I'm just gonna go live instead. So that's why it switched up. I keep trying to tell you, Adept Water Shaper, you don't understand the card. You've tried everything but Indestructibility. Adept Water Shaper, is that the white card that taps? I do like that card. I know which card you're talking about, but like I mean the card is amazing, but what deck list am I putting it in? I guess I just need to know like an actual deck list. Oh my god, Devin, let's go. Devin with the 20 gifted memberships. Oxlayer, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that very much, man. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for the 20, man. Unreal, guys. Please show some love to Oxlayer for the 20 gifted. I appreciate that, man. You guys are way too many gifted memberships, man. I appreciate it. Oxlayer is very much a regular. I drop it 20 gifted, guys, so please make sure to show all the love. Swayze, how excited are you to do absolutely goofy things with some of the new prepared creatures of SOS? I'm very excited, man. I think the set looks amazing. You're in another time zone, but I love your content. I'm out of rare wild cards because of you, but I'm having fun testing decks. Well, I'm sorry about the wild cards. I know they go quickly. They go quickly. Aetherize would have been hilarious. I didn't even consider Aetherize, but don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Hey Swayze, your thumbnails always look so clean. How do you find the artwork for them? And do you make them in Photoshop? No, I do everything off of Canva. Canva is like the only thing I understand and know how to work. And I find all of the images off of Google searches. It takes forever a lot of times. But what's nice about Canva too is I can get one of the images, and if it's like bad quality or small, like if the image is actually like a small image and you can't really stretch it without it being blurry, there's like an AI tool that like it cleans the image up. It basically upscales it to a larger size, so it's the same image, but you can use smaller images, which is half the battle, is finding images big enough, you know what I mean? So it's really helpful. What's the Discord? I have this broken deck that's been running through the ranks. Here, let me get the Discord link for you and put it in the chat. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep up with chat. It started popping off like crazy all of a sudden. I'm way behind. My apologies. I don't like this hand, right? This hand's a little bit better. Still not great. Oh, sorry guys. I made it, he said. Did the dads and their kids know you were an MTG influencer? No, they do not know that. No. It's not something that I just, run around telling people. Oh yeah, we read that one. Swayze has a members only video with Bree as the commander for Brawl. Yes, I do have a members only video. I'm loving this. Good morning from Hawaii. Hey, shout out Hawaii. Let's go. Here from Mexico, dude. A lot of people from around the world, man. I love it. Can't wait for Strixhaven. That's how Magic's supposed to look, dude. I know Strixhaven is super clean and classic looking. We will get this down. I like my chances in this matchup too because it's usually pretty aggressive what they're doing. So gaining life is, you know, a pretty good counter to it. But there are a lot of exiling and removal effects from them with like Steam Rips and Sheltered and nowhere to run. There's a lot of removal options for them. Opponent with a Sanctuary. I don't think that's gonna matter, but it really comes down to whether or not they have like a Steam Rip or Sheltered here. Oh, they had the Sheltered. Okay. Well, this might be a loss. You know, just going second. Too many interruption pieces for them. You really do hate to see it. You never know. You never know. Hopefully they run out of gas here. We'll see. Thanks for the answer. Your thumbnails do look great. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Okay, so we're taking 9 damage. Yikes. Yikes. Man, what do I do here? Do I take damage or not take damage? You know what I mean? I mean, it's going to be gaining me 1 more point of life. I guess, yes. I really don't like that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, we're under a lot of pressure here. A case, that's gonna be 2 damage. I can't block. I guess 3 damage because of the power up from the corpse. Sorry guys, I'm gonna lock in here for a second. I gotta try to figure out a way out of this. I don't know if there is. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I think we survive. I think we survived the turn, which is huge. Surviving the turn is everything. Wow, they're swinging in too. Okay, they might actually have just blessed us with an opportunity here. Wow, okay. So passing the counters off to all the other legendaries, or do I want to keep this alive? I think they've given us a huge move here. I could get this back. Like I could trade for it and get it back, but I don't think that's necessary. Like, what if we take 6 and just gain 4 here? Is that wise, or should I maybe consider just taking out this? I would gain 4. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a very, very tough decision. This is like extremely tough decision. I think I need this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need this. I'm taking a gamble here. I probably end up losing because of this move, but I'm gonna hope for the best here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose. I needed this on the field though, because if Bree comes down, I guess I don't really need Bree now. I got both of these. Maybe just go here and here. Just really lean into the Aerith as a blocker, and then worry about Bree later. But the Bree does get another thing onto the battlefield potentially, but it's only going to gain me 1 life, meaning I get 1 card, which means the odds of actually fighting something are pretty low. Sorry guys, I am so like locked in the zone right now. All right, Sally Pride's a good card. Sally Pride's an excellent card. Whew. Nervous guys, I'm nervous. This is a tough one. They quit when the combo happens. Throw this. Though if they stay, I see their whole deck is gone in 1 turn. Added a splash of white to your green tokens. Oh my god, they didn't attack? No way. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Oh my goodness, they're gonna let me crawl right back into this, aren't they? Oh, I can't play it. It's 3. I thought it was 4. No. Oh man, that would have been so sick. That would have been so sick if I got that down on the field. Oh, double strike. Yummy. Double strike. I'm surprised they didn't give it to their menace creature. I think that was a huge mistake on their part. Double strike. Okay, here's where things get really interesting because I could block with Aerith. Aerith would pass all of its counters to all of my legendary creatures, which is pretty insane. And I would gain 11. Right? 6. Well, I guess if I pump it to 7, whatever. 7. Then they swing again. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything they can do here to stop it. All right, I'll take it. Aerith passes all of its counters off to everything else, including Leonardo, which I didn't actually expect to get a cut of that. I did not expect Leonardo to actually get some value out of that. That is actually sweet. I think we win, guys. Don't call it a comeback. Let's go. Let's go, man. I think we climb back slowly here. I'm not too concerned about sending everybody. I mean, we're still at 23 life. Yeah, let's climb back slowly. I'm sure I could get a little more aggressive than this, but I don't really feel like doing the math. I'm trying to figure that out. There's really no point. I think it's just, let's just lean into getting extra cards here, getting things on the board for free. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go, dude. We're still undefeated. Staying undefeated, man. Whew. That was intense. Good morning from Brazil. Hey, what's going on, man? Every time you give out the Discord, we get bots. Be ready. Dude, listen, we got to talk about the Discord for a second, guys. I hope we can all understand that if there's ever something that pops up like that, don't click it, okay? I think we're all old enough to understand that, right? And we're doing the best we can. I've sent out messages. Hold on, let me actually check real quick. I sent out messages yesterday to some people that, you know, said that they can help out, and yeah, I got nothing back. So people that are like upset about it and saying that they want to help out and stuff, I send message to, and then I don't get a message back. So I'm hoping today maybe some people hit us up and say they can help us out. But here's the deal. We have bots. We have bots in the Discord. They catch keywords. The more words we add to these bots, the more it's going to limit your guys' ability to express yourself on Discord, right? So like there's a fine line between shutting down the ats and all that kind of stuff and not allowing people to do things. We've tried to limit, you know, new people on what they can and link and stuff like that. But the problem is it's all the people who have been part of the community for a long time. And what happens in the Discord is somebody will have their account get hacked and they've been a part of our Discord for over a year. And then the thing goes out on their, you know, their end. And so those are really hard to prevent and hard to deal with, but we're on top of it the best we can. We're trying our best. But anyways, we're working on it, man. We're working on it. Strixhaven and Magicon. Yeah, Magicon's gonna be fun, man. I cannot wait for Magicon. They just announced the Marvel superheroes reveals for Magicon. Not just the name for Legendary Pest. Oh, okay. Hello from Charlotte Airport. What's up, Firewater? How you doing today, brother? Don't do it. Keep it for extra life gain. Not too far from me. Hey, Swayze. What's up? How's it going? What's going on, Aubrey? How you doing today? Hello, Mob. I'm here on another lunch break. Let's get 7 today. Dude, I'm hoping. We're sitting at 2 right now. 2-0. Looking forward to Strixhaven. Hey, Swayze. Running the new life gain. Love the video from yesterday. Thank you, man. I love this deck. I love it too, man. It's so far so good. We haven't lost yet, and I'm including since I've ever played the deck. Like we have not lost yet. I'm sure we will have a bad run at some point, but I'm amazed that we've gone this far without losing a game. They reprinted Ancestral Anger back into Standard. Looks like Mono Red and Izzet Prowess are going to see some slightly bigger push. I know, I've already seen some of that stuff for Red. It's going to be crazy. I wish I had the wild cards for this deck. Oh, I know, it's a lot of wild cards. Usually my decks have a lot of rares and stuff in them. I do apologize. I can help with the bans and deleting if you need. Well, we don't have any issues, Soggy. Like, we have no issues with, like, that's the thing. We've deleted everything or, like, gotten the bans out, like, within minutes, if not seconds of those things going out. But still, the app still hits everybody's phone. And then I start getting a million complaints about how it needs to be managed better. It's not about deleting them or anything. We're on top of it. Like, they're deleted before they, you know, have been out for more than a few seconds. But what I really need is somebody who knows more about the bot systems and like how to like just outright prevent, you know, have bots catch it. Can I DM Swayze? Yeah, you can DM me in Discord for sure. I'm interested since I posted my first Discord when it happened yesterday. Yeah, I mean, if you want to send me a message, here's the deal. I need people who know how Discord works and how the bots in the system works, because I have no idea. And we're trying our best. My friend's pretty good at it. The one who's handling it right now, he's really good at it, but he's still pretty new to it as well. And that's where our information is a little bit lacking, is the bots to prevent the things from happening. Not that we can't handle deleting it when it goes out, you know. We're on top of deleting the stuff. Because we can prevent it easily, like tomorrow. We can prevent everything, but then you guys wouldn't be able to link stuff and put your ats, everybody's, and all that stuff. Like, we'd like to like give you guys some freedoms and stuff without having to without having to deal with the bots, you know. It's a fine line. All right, so I'm thinking we go here. And we go here. And then that way we can flip the Seraphero. Could have probably done that a little bit better, actually. I probably could have utilized that and then used the case as well. It's a bummer. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Mind you, I play streams at work. I'm a bartender, ramen bar, sake brewery. We normally play animals and other magic stuff on TVs. Mind if I play your streams at work? Oh, I see what you're saying. Play the streams at work, like on the TV? I'm not gonna lie, that makes me a little shy, but you can do whatever you want to do. I signed up for this, you know, so it is what it is. Let's go with Annie joins up, right? And then if I do Annie joins up, though, the thing is I won't be able to gain enough life to draw off of this for the turn. Yeah, maybe it's this. Maybe it's this, and then we'll play the elf. Yeah, and then we can flip this over, giving him a power up again, and then we send him both in. I mean, we're putting pressure on him enough to hopefully take him out. Unfortunately, their graveyard is stacked, so all they really need is a Cavero, and I think they're gonna win this game. We can hope, though. We can hope, right? Hopefully. Convert the Discord to a community Discord to make them need to click through and welcome and accept rules. Convert the Discord to a community Discord to make them need to click through and welcome and accept rules. Well, if they accept the rules, that doesn't, I mean, just because they accept the rules, that doesn't mean they stops them from actually sending the links, right? Bots won't prevent the @ from happening. Only way to handle it would be prevent people from being able to do the @ everyone, which is a role item. Yeah, that much I know. I wonder how this deck with sideboard and best of 3. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely built best of 1. I don't know how well it do in best of 3. I don't know what's going on in best of 3. The bot situation in Discord is annoying. Sure, it's just as bad on Twitch. Yeah, disabling the at everyone would be the move for the basic role. I mean, we could just take it away, but I think I was talking to my friend. He had it there for some reason. Like some people wanted the at everyone. I don't know. I'll talk to him again about it, but I appreciate all the feedback. I know, it makes everything better and worse. Welcome to the cybersecurity challenge. I can assist some. I do infosec for. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Firewater. Yeah, you're a savant at that, right? I mean, yeah. Any feedback I can get, I'd appreciate it. I can't play the game and talk to chat and retain all the information you guys are giving me now. I'm probably gonna forget 90% of what's going on here, but I do appreciate everyone trying to help. But it would be best served if you guys want to, give me some information or whatever. Just send it to me in the actual Discord through like a DM. It'd be very helpful. If you know what to do, if you have actual like information on how to prevent these things, it would be very helpful. If you don't, and you just want to help with like deleting, the bots, I appreciate that. I'm getting a lot of people who want to do that, but I don't think that's necessarily our issue right now. What I'm trying to do is trying to prevent it from happening, Let's go here. Attack. Sneak this in. All right, sweet. And then next turn we go Halia, which guarantees us a card draw. Leonardo can land an attack. Okay, they are also life gain. Nice. Ooh, that's spicy. I can't lie, that's very spicy. What do I do? I still think I go Halia here. Yep, I think it's Halia. I want the extra card. Hopefully it's a land. Mono white life gain versus Naya life gain. Who's gonna win this one? Big fan though. Love the MTG content. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Ben. Cavero is boring. I mean, we did just lose to it. That was our first loss. I forgot to mention that, but yeah, it's a very powerful deck. I get why people play it. Yes, that one stopped them from accepting the rules and posting, but generally these bots aren't accepting the rules. They are just going through a list and spamming. Oh, gotcha. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, Athena, if you go back and actually look at who's posting these sort of bots, these bot messages, we were going through it. The reason they're getting through is because they're people who have been in the Discord forever. It's people who have been in the Discord forever and they're getting their accounts hacked later on. So I don't know if that's necessarily going to help prevent it in the future. You know what I mean? Let's go with... Oh, man. I think I'm going to go with this. Wish I would have got another white source there off the top. Yeah, we've got plenty of things in place for new people. Like new people have to be on a cooldown and stuff on what they can and cannot post in the Discord. It's really just the fact that people who have been here forever have been getting their accounts hacked or something. I don't know. There's a white source. There we go. So we can get a cheap Sally Pride if we want. Yeah, probably go with the Sally Pride here. See, it's a bummer though because you can only get a discount on the first legendary spell I cast, so I have to play Sally Pride before I play the Zora, which is a huge miss opportunity in gaining a lot of life. But I think that's gotta be the move, right? I mean, I don't see another play that makes more sense than this. A lot of life gain here. And we're putting some serious pressure on the opponent. Okay, down to 11. I mean, we're going back and forth, but I have enough bodies now that it's like I'm willing to throw a few of them at, the Leonardo to hopefully block and take it out. Maybe? I don't know. Do I want to? I guess I got another Halia. I can use my Halia as a body. As a shield. Alia comes down of their own. That's fine. Just a lot of life gain. A couple cards they're going to draw. They're kind of done for the turn, though, right? Did they play a land yet? They did play a land. Okay, so not much more they can do. Another case. Okay, that's fine. So 12 damage. I'd really like to get rid of it if I can. I really would. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I guess we could. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. The math checks out. Is this wise though? I guess that probably wasn't the wisest decision now that I'm thinking about it, because here's the thing. They're going to be able to bring back that Leonardo from the graveyard later. And that's one less, that's like a bunch of less creatures for my Sally Pride to get value out of. I don't know. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out. We'll find out shortly. All right, let's get this Aerith down. Drop another white source because there's no real reason for red or green right now. We need more white sources. And we send in, I think, everybody, right? I mean, well, everybody but the elf. Again, really putting the pressure on the opponent. They might actually have to make a block here, right? 25. Oh, they're alive by 1 if they don't block. Wow. Of course. That's fine. We draw another card. Give me a Bree. Oh, that works too. I'll take that. That's a good card. Swayze, I'm in a Discord and still just refresh your YouTube 30 times each morning and wait. Appreciate that. Interested in any changes you would make, I mean, to this deck list, or you get a chance to check out the deck I posted in Discord? I'm curious what you think. Oh, yeah, I was looking at all the deck lists in Discord yesterday. I was trying to get some inspiration because I was struggling. So I'm sure I did see yours. I can't remember which one it was, but I saw all of them. Thank you very much for playing since 1998. Got back into it last year. Well, Aubrey, I'm glad we can help you with getting back into Magic. That makes me really happy. I'm glad to hear that. Are you excited for the con in Vegas? When the last time you went to Vegas? When's the last time I went to Vegas? Was the last con. That was the last time I went. All right, so we're gonna get this down. We're gonna take this out. But yes, I'm very, very excited. Me and my wife are both very pumped about it. All right. I think this is where we take over the game. Doubling up on all of the legendary triggers, by the way, so everything's getting 2 counters now instead of 1. We're getting double the life gain. And if we send everybody here, they have 1, 2, 3 blockers. They gain 10, go to 19. So they block the 3 biggest things. 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't think I have lethal here. I'm like pretty positive I don't have lethal. Pretty positive we don't have it. I need Sally Pride to attack. Ay. I'm gonna send all these. This might be a mistake. I genuinely am so bad at math. I have no idea if I'm making a mistake or not, but we're gonna find out. Oh man. Yeah, I figured they'd take that out. Bummer. All right, well, that's gonna give all of my legendaries a huge amount of counters. They go back to 10. Unbelievable amount of counters coming our way here, guys. Okay. 2 cards. I forgot about that. We get 2 cards now instead of 1. I need a Bree, though. I need a Bree bad. Darn it. No lethal with lifelink. I know. He has the block, though, right? Disgusting deck. I know, right? First non-defender to do the math. What is the current count on the number of wins? We got 2 wins, 1 loss right now on this matchup. We lost to Cavero. Cavero got us with the bringer on turn 5. Yeah, man. I hope they are not able to figure out a way to hit us for lethal here. I don't think it's possible, but 84 life. We're pretty well protected, I think. I almost wish we had a way to squeeze in some essence channelers to this deck, because I had them in here before, but it just didn't make sense with the legendary sort of synergistics to the deck, so I took it out. But it would be nice to give something flying so I could just go over the top for the win, you know? Obviously they have a blocker, but I think they're going to send it in here. They might not send it in, actually. They might need some blockers. Nice. Okay, can we please find a Bree, man? We need more card advantage. We gotta start filling up our hand and the board quickly here. Sally Pride. Man, so much power. This is a really, really annoying game, though. This should not take this long, man. 20, 40-ish, 50, 60-ish. Okay, so this has 60-ish power altogether. So if I send this in, it's not going to be able to, you know, get taken out. Oh my goodness, we got to go through it all over again. This is why we took a Nim out of the deck. when we produced those 500 tokens, that game was so obnoxious. I had to walk away. Madness, man, madness. Just waiting. Why did this one stop? Why did the game stop all of a sudden? Now they've got priority holds all of a sudden? Okay, I guess it's their case. You're gonna break the game? No, it actually, surprisingly, this does not break the game. Like I told you, we did something just like that, but we did it with a Nim, and I was able to get, you know, with the Annie joins up, and then the what was it, the Aerith counters passed over like 200 counters onto the Nim. So when I swung through, it was like over 500 tokens twice, and I literally got up and got lunch and came back, and it was still going. It was disgusting. But yeah, it didn't break the game. It just kept going. But what's funny is it ended up using the rope for both me and my opponent all the way down to 0 during the whole process, which I found really funny. Okay, how in the world does the opponent plan on competing with this? You know, it's like, I don't understand. I should have played the Seraph Pharaoh and the Elf first, though. I could have got, you know, 4 more of these tokens, which would have been a huge game changer. I didn't quite do the math on that. Okay, you go in alone for now. That way I can draw my 2 cards. Hopefully it's a Bree, and then, I mean, what else are we wanting? I mean, I think we got all the Sally Prides, right? Sally Pride is kind of one of the big closers in the deck. $202 life gained in a single turn. Nothing too crazy. Oh, you know, it'd be really good as an Aerith. If I can get another Aerith, actually, and just pump it up like a ton, and then pass its counters across the board again, that might be the play. That might be the play, because I'm trying to figure out how to get through their defenses, man. I don't have trample, and I don't have flying. Just making things annoying. Just gonna pass counters onto the creatures, huh? That's actually very surprising. I thought for sure they'd create more bodies to block with. Huh. Well, that's 2 cases down. I mean, eventually they're gonna run out of value, right? And I don't think we are. I don't think we're gonna run out of value at all. This might be a draw. I don't know. That's a buff Leonardo. It's the biggest one, right? Swolnardo. Since you posted your mono white token deck, I've only used it with the new set. Any upgrades you're seeing being done? I haven't done a deep dive on that, but I'm sure there's plenty of things that we could do. I am shocked that the opponent just did that. Why would they do that? That's 2 less blockers now, and I think I'm wide enough that we can do this. Hold on, let me think. Let me think. I found my Bree though, thank God. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 blockers. I'm actually, you know what, guys? I'm not ashamed of this. I'm pulling out a calculator. Okay, so they got 3 blockers. They've got, so 29 life currently. They're gonna gain the 22 life, right? So that puts them at 51. 51 life and 3 blockers. They're gonna block the 3 biggest things we have, obviously. This, and this. Okay. 51 damage. I'm fairly certain we can pull that off, right? We got 4. Yeah, it's so annoying. I'm pretty sure we have it, but let me just double check. So assume everything is 2 more power because of the Sally Pride, right? So we got 6, 3, 8. What is that? 3, 4. So 40. Whoops. Yeah, we're over. We're over. 100% we're over. All right, attack. We got him. Cap, thank you so much for the 5 gifted members. I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you for the 5. That's very kind of you. 5 gifted member, guys. Please show some love to Cap in the chat for that. Appreciate you, man. That means a lot to me. They're not even blocking the 3 biggest things. Okay, strange. All right, that'll do it. That'll do it. Finally. There's no shame in busting out the calculator every now and then, guys. Thank goodness. That took way too long. Can also ninja the second Leo after blocks. I could have, but was I willing to throw away 120 something life? that was something I thought about too. Just wanted to copy this deck. It looked really good in your video. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's rocking right now. We're 3-1 right now in the standard event. Gotta head out for work. Hope you hit the 7 wins. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm really hoping, man. We didn't hit it yesterday, so I'm really hoping today is the day. Add one of the cards that mills based on how much health you gain. I guess I could, but it's got blue in there, but I guess we could squeeze in a blue. Just a cool 284 life. Nothing, something light. No, it was going to be a who runs out of cards first game, but unfortunately they overcommitted to an attack there. A G to the G. Finished 412 life. Yep. Nice and easy. What was the difference in the Nim version? Just that it was a Nim over Sally Pride, which is still a much better card, in my opinion, to run. But you're going to get into a lot of games where you're going to get basically stuck dealing with the 1/1 counters for hours. You know what I mean? It's a much more powerful way to win the game, though, because we would have had, you could potentially end up having like 500 attackers, like I said, and going wide enough to kill. But sometimes you're going to be stuck with Aerith or Leonardo basically getting 1/1 counters put on them one at a time for it. Genuinely, it took like about 45 minutes on one game, and the opponent was dead and they could have conceded, but they just chose to be a jerk and walk away from their game. So I had to sit there, or I had to concede the game myself. So, but you know me, I'm petty, and I stuck around the whole time. I said, all right, I can do this too. I can do this all day. There's your blue mana right there. Exactly, right? I did think about that. I just love a Nim. I know, me too. I was thinking about this, but with some black for the endurance and drains and bats, Yeah, I'm sure there's some version of this deck that you can run with bats and, you know, changing the colors around a little bit, but I feel like that might change the dynamic of the game a little bit, or the deck and what it's trying to do. All right, we got Aerith, but this is a tough matchup, man. And if I don't find a land here, we could be in trouble. Okay, just please don't have a Sheltered by Ghost. If they have Sheltered by Ghost, it might be a wrap already. I really hope not. Okay, no Sheltered. Good. Good. Can I get a land? Can I get a land? I mean, what's the 2 mana being used for here? I don't know. I mean, obviously the Shard Mage's Rescue comes to mind, but it's like, it's pretty rare the opponent has 2 mana open without doing something with the 1. Okay. Oh, there's no way. That's a bummer, man. They might go double Shard Mage's Rescue here and make a block. I guess that's a possibility, which would be a huge bummer. I mean, that was a terrible like 2 Sally Prides off the top is just gross. That's so bad. Another aerialist. It's only a matter of time before they find a Sheltered. Sheltered will do it. Okay, it just jumped right into the attack step there, so that tells me they don't have a Shard Mage's Rescue, which is nice. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's just swing in here. I mean, they might double block. If they do, great. If they, I'm cool with passing the counters over to the Zora and not having to deal with a second aerialist and a scavenger. That'd be a bummer. Please, game, though, you gotta help me out here. You gotta give me a land. You gotta give me a land. Or something playable. A Sarah would be nice. Alright, they just take the damage. Again, it's just a matter of time. I mean, they probably have another seam rip here, that's for sure. But it's a matter of time before they find that Sheltered by Ghost and we're just cooked. That's fine. I'm telling you guys, I really think that last card's a seam rip though, based on how they've been playing. Scavenger and then, oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. We got the land. Okay. So if I gain 5 here, hold on. Oh, brother, this is not good. If I gain 5 here, yeah, I mean, our best bet is to get this down. There's no other way to slice it. We got to get this down and hope that we top deck something really nice off the Bree here. Go to 12, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, but if they add 1 more aura to the field, that's more than enough to win the game. So yeah, it's gonna come down to me finding something off the top here with Bree. It's got to be good. It's got to be a good spell. It's not good enough. We'll gain 1 more life, which is cool, but that's not enough. 1 aura does the trick here. Land. And come on, stop slow rolling it. If it's any singular aura wins them the game here. Hold. God, just go. Just go. Show me what you got, please. Oh my God, is it? It's got to be a spell though, because why would it not just jump to the attack step if that is a land? Because it can't be a land. It just cannot be. It must be a creature of some kind. Is it Shard Mage's Rescue? Are we so serious right now? Oh my god. Like, what a troll, dude. What a troll. Like, just play the card and attack. Like, I don't understand. Oh my god. I thought we got out of that one. I really did. I thought the next turn was all ours. I mean, we missed a land drop. We drew all of our 5 drops in a single game. Like, that was so unlucky. That was so unlucky. Wow, what a jerk way to play that out. I know, right? Like, that was so unnecessary. I knew it was a spell. I 100% knew it was a spell, but I'm like, it's got to be a creature then if they didn't play it, because then Aura wins in the game. No shelter so far. I know the shelter would have been horrible, but did you hit Mythic with this? No, we were working on deck lists yesterday, and we absolutely got cooked on the ladder, so we're actually right back down at the bottom of Diamond. Have you played with the Angel enchantments, Valkyrie's Call? I have not. Maybe Sephiroth Sacrifice the creatures. I know I've been trying to do something with that, and I've also been trying to do something with the 5 mana enchantment that brings a creature back from the graveyard every turn. How are you feeling about this deck compared to other meta decks? The contender is simply just a fun little gimmick. I don't know. I mean, I can't really say for sure. Let me just put it this way. I didn't lose a single game, like 12-0 on the ladder with this, right? We were getting to go first a lot though, so that's very skewed. And then I switched to this now, and we're currently 3-2. So I mean, it needs a lot more time, but that's the numbers I got. You know, do with it what you want. But that game, I mean, I don't care we lost that game. That was like horrible luck. Sometimes the shuffler just doesn't align, you know. Have you found an emote in TMNT field map yet? Yeah, I found the emote. Yes, thank you. All right. Let's get down this first so we can get the Aerith down. My main ladder deck right now runs 30 lands. That's crazy. Yeah, this deck definitely doesn't need that many lands for sure. Let's go with a white source. Gotta go. Good luck with the run. Aubrey, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for being here. I've had a lot of luck with your Jeskai replication list. Oh, that one's super fun. All right, let's get this down, hopefully. Nice, it landed. We're up against potentially Control, our worst matchup, but I do have the case, which is helpful. Helpful for sure. Maybe I can just run them over before they sweep the board, but we are in Day of Judgment territory in the next turn or two. That Golgari reanimate artifact that gets still in Strixhaven yesterday is going to be fun to build around. Oh, we're up against Synthesizer. I don't know which card you're talking about, but I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I think if we're up against Synthesizer, I think we full send here. Just absolutely stomp them, right? Full send, stomp them out. I think we can close this out quickly. I thought it was Control, but Synthesizer, I have a good feeling about this. I mean, they could still be running Day of Judgment, you know, but it's so rare. It's so rare to run in a Synthesizer build. Could be a Collector's Cage, but that's not enough. Yeah, that's not enough. Got him. All right. That was an easy game. If you're playing Kavera, then I understand the slow roll, but you're playing off meta, they ought to show you some respect. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do you feel like you see that stuff more often as a streamer trying to show you up or something? You know, it's funny. No, I don't see that too often. I actually think I get a lot more hellos than usual, of course, but outside of that, nothing crazy. I did have one person that was emoting on me the moment we got into the game, and I felt like it was a little weird, and they were just like emoting the whole game. Of course, I had to lose that one as well. How do I accept the gifted membership? I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you set your account to be able to accept them. I'm not too sure. I'm sure someone in chat can help you with that though. You have a lot of games where you're on the draw. Yeah, it's so weird how it goes because I feel like I go in big clumps, right? Like I feel like I go first a million times in a row, then I feel like I go second a million times in a row. Never really a mixture. Hey, Swayze, do you think a teamer deck with doubling season and Rao crackling wit would work to get Storm really quick? Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a good idea for sure. We just used, you know, the Oko ability in a teamer deck, so it worked pretty well. The Nerd, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I did have mana open. You're right. That's very, very true. People who open with the hello have the duress as a beginning hand. I mean, I haven't noticed that, but I'm sure there's pretty good correlation to people wanting to get emote really quick with a hand like that. Mute is your best friend against antagonistic opponents. You know what's funny? I mean, I'm pretty sick in this way, but it makes me mad when people are emoting on me, but I love it at the same time. It just brings out a competitive drive in me that I love being just competitive. And I don't like to ever be toxic to anybody, but if they're being toxic to me first, oh, it's the best. I love to get down with some toxicity. What are we thinking here, guys? I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. So I'm thinking Zora goes. It's that MMA experience. Yeah, maybe it's the wrestling background, but man, I'm so funny like that because I'm super unconfrontational. But if you know, if someone else wants to get going on the trash talk, count me in. One out of 10 is a nice person. That, I mean, that's the thing, man. Now that I'm like, you know, streaming a lot and doing videos, my hellos are typically nice, but yeah, I can understand that for you guys. If you get a hello, it's probably gonna be someone toxic for the most part. Oh, ooh, that's a fun card, but I think I'm gonna start with this first. Hopefully it survives. I mean, it's burn spells usually with this deck, like lightning helixes and stuff, so we should be good, but they might have seer. I appreciate that, Joseph. I run so many 150 to 250 cards. That's crazy. I just assume a lot of them are under adulthood. That's fair. That's a fair way to think about it. All right. Definitely want to get this down. And then I will start maybe doing Bree's ability to give lifelink. I think next turn or two. I need something that gains me life, though. It'd be helpful. I know I threw away the Zora, which is my own fault, but I really thought Sarah would be on the field for a little while. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have thrown away the Zora, huh? We got a weird one on our hands because this should be a win for us based on the matchup. Like, we like this matchup if we get the life gain rolling, you know? I gotta get that life gain. All right, that's not what I was hoping for, but it'll have to do for now. All right, let's go for a white source, and then we'll draw 2 cards. I mean, you can't be mad at that, right? Draw 2. Oh my goodness. I guess you can be mad at it if it's the same 2 cards you have on the field already. Darn it. What are my draws, man? Come on, we can do this. I know we can do this. Just give me like a Halia and then we're cooking. Anything that gains me life, I'll take anything. Halia would be the best because it gains life when it enters though, and it doubles up on the triggers too, so That would be the best thing. All right, they still have a 1-mana spell they can play. Nice. It has haste, which means it can sacrifice and deal 1 damage. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble here if we don't figure it out, man. 2, 4. I think they would be in a better spot if they swung with the Firebrand, yeah. So 2, 4, 6, and then 7, 8. Oh my goodness, that's so much damage. Okay. We're so cooked. We're so cooked. Okay. Helpful for sure. For sure helpful. Man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Red, white, green. Yeah, I guess this would be the way to do it. Okay. And then we drop down Emissary, but then if we drop down Emissary, oh my goodness, man, what am I doing? Like, I need to blow this up, right? I have to blow this up. But I need to gain that life for the Bree and hope that it hits something, you know what I mean? Like, what? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. 2, 4. I can block. Yeah, it's got to be this. It has to be. Wow. What a game. This was so winnable, man. This is the matchup we want. If I had to choose matchups, like this would be up there with one of the matchups I would definitely want to have. Okay, that's gonna be 1, 2. And then 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 3 more damage if they play another creature here. Can this go to any target? It's any target. That's GG's. Oh, Seam Rip. Okay. Then they attack. Doing 2 more. Okay, so we're live. I mean, there's nothing here that can help us except for Halia. That's pretty much it, you know? I guess I could sneak that in. That way I can get some life gain on it. Doesn't help a ton, but it does gain me a little bit of life, I guess. Man, so all they got to do is play 1 spell, like 1 creature spell. That would deal enough damage between the 3 of these. And then they just fling the Firebrand. I guess this gets me out of the range of that though, which is good. Kind of need the opponent to do something here though. I mean, I guess the Firebrand, yeah, you're right. The Firebrand can blow it up. Would they want to do that though? Oh, okay, they want to do that. I guess it's the same results, just a different way of getting there. Okay. That's fine. That's definitely workable for me. What if I double up on one of them? Is that wise or no? Probably. Yeah. Is it wise? I don't know. Let's keep the legendary one out there, actually. Halia, please, Halia, come down. I need you here. Yes, I'm sure. You're kidding me. Okay, we get a Halia. That's good. It's a little too late though. Yeah, GG's. Oh my gosh, dude. The draws were so bad. They were so bad, guys. We got, what is that? 3 breeze in 1 game. No life gain for like 10 turns. Like, all right, we're gonna, yeah, Wolf, right? I know, who made the shuffler mad? I mean, 4 wins. Did we get our gems back that we pay? I guess that we get a little bit less, but that's okay. We pretty much get our gems back. Close to. We're gonna try it again though. I believe, man. I believe. That was annoying though, man. What? Like the two of the games that we lost were just garbage, man. Just garbage. Hey, Swayze, what's going on? CF, how you doing? To accept, give him. Oh yeah, we've read that. I also worry about that running legendaries. I swear I was seeming to only draw the copies. I know, but there are some copies. I totally understand that, Chance. But there are some of these creatures that we have to run 4 of. Like Halia and Bree have to be a 4 of. Like there's no way around it. Got a chance to play your commander deck before. Got a chance to play your commander deck before Vegas? No, I don't have any chances to play it, but I will be bringing it though. Maybe running some life gain lands would help. Maybe, I don't know. Happy Friday, Joe. How you doing? Do you think it would be worth to slot 2 Kavarian Memorial Worlds into your deck? What card is that? I know the name of that card. Hold on. Kavarian? Did you say Kavarian? They spell it? It would be worth the slot into. Oh. This land enters and tapped, sacrifice a land, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact token with new creatures get 1/0. Yeah, probably not. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I just have all players permanently muted just to know I get tilted and hate that feeling. Yeah, I get that. I totally understand that way of thinking because it does tilt me too sometimes. Completely unrelated to MTG, but the Artemis 2 astronauts re-entered the atmosphere today. Oh, they're coming back already? Nice. I haven't been following that a ton, but I saw some of the crazy pictures that came back the other day. I'm a big space guy. I like space stuff. Your attitude is much better than mine. I get so angry when the shuffler decides I'm... yeah. I mean, to be fair, I did throw away my 1 way of gaining life that game, but I thought with all the ramp into my bigger stuff, we would eventually find some of the little, life gain tools and be fine, but... Marty Mob Commander Pod in Vegas? Yeah, I mean, if you guys run into me and you guys have, a group to play with, I wouldn't mind jumping in a game or 2. Let me see here. This hand is probably not keepable. We saw this go sideways last time. Guys, I don't know what to do, man. We're drawing so terribly, dude. I'm gonna keep this one, but I don't expect it to go well. That's helpful for sure, but I don't expect it to go well. The opponent looks like they're on Rakdos discard, I would imagine. They were trying to hold mana open for their Hex, so they got a Hex in hand. All right, that's nice. Let's do this and this. Actually super helpful. Oh, we got lizards. I just realized. Yeah, lizards. Okay, I'm cool with lizards. I think we have a good shot against that. There we go. Got our lands. Okay, we're fine now, guys. We're fine. We recovered. Go down to 3 of the red-white giant and play 1 copy of the red-green 4-drop couple that pumps and gives haste. Oh, the Halia? I love Halia. I mean, maybe. That's not a bad idea. It's definitely a cool card. Most of the time, though, if I run 3 breeze, of course, I'll never see one, right? That's how it goes. Probably go with the Halia first. Hopefully it sticks around for a turn or two. Wouldn't mind getting the Aerith down next turn, and then if Aerith gets down and starts getting pumped up pretty quickly here, then we'll be all right. But Bitter Triumph, okay. They get a land. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh no. There goes Aerith, my only way back into the game. Come on, there's only one card to take here. The rest are 4 drops. I'm not even guaranteed to be able to play them yet. Really? That was crazy. Okay. Maybe it's because they have another kill spell. That's probably what it is. They have a kill spell for sure. Another Bitter Triumph, I would imagine. Can't seem to keep anything on the field right now. Another matchup where we should have probably just won fairly easily, but when it enters, it deals 2, right? Whenever your player casts their second spell. Okay. We're gonna have to block something here. All right, bummer. Bummer. All right, we might have to make some concessions for how many lands we're running, because this is like the 3rd time this has happened, but it's because I run the elf, and it's like if you run a little bit of ramp, you can kind of compensate for the 4 drops, but the 4 drops have been crushing us lately, man. Every game that we have lost, it's been a mana issue. Okay. I mean, we are kind of clawing back a little bit here, but yeah, that'll seal the deal. Okay. That for sure seals the deal. Okay, let's just get out of here. That's tough. That's tough. Oh, I thought I had such a great start there too, but it was the Burst Lightning on the Elf and then the Bitter Triumph. Those 2 cards got us really good. Lizards deserve more love, honestly. Yeah, their synergies are really powerful, man. Lizard synergies are really good. They've been good for a while. Had too much of a hot steak with this the deck. Gonna get wrecked for a while. That's a hot streak. Yeah, that's very true. That definitely will happen every once in a while. You get a good run going, you're bound to lose a few. I get to go first. We have 3 cards I can't play yet, but hopefully with the luck of a land off the top, we can make this work. Hello. Okay. Let's get this down, I think, first. And then if we just get a land, I'm gonna be happy. Oh boy, we're up against mono black. Potentially a lot of removal with this one. Removal being our weakness. I've never seen Rakdos Lizards on the ladder. You haven't? I've been seeing it quite a bit. You're going to Vegas for Magic? Yeah, Joe, I will be there. I will be there. Malone's going to be in Vegas too. Seeing these 2 in the same photo would be amazing. Yeah, I was actually planning on trying to meet up with them for dinner, so he hit me up about meeting up potentially for dinner, which I thought was awesome. So I will definitely take him up on that, but I think they're still trying to figure out the logistics on it. I will trade this every day of the week, I think. The Naya deck is hurting so bad. Need to change the theme from a New Capenna. I used to love New Capenna Naya. We used to run it all the time. Yeah, definitely discarding the big guy here. Okay, chill out, chill out. Yikes. I guess it doesn't. Well, I guess that does matter because it gets exiled, but I guess discarding doesn't matter too much because I could get stuff back with this, hopefully. And we get another Sally Pride. Ouch. Dude, I draw more Sally Prides these days than I do lands. I know I'm only running 22 lands. I can't get too mad at the shuffler for not giving me lands. What I am upset about is the fact that the shuffler doesn't give me like an elf or, you know, something that I can play. It gives me every 4 and 5 drop in my deck and then no lands. That's where I have a problem. Like, I'm cool with everything else, but just give me a playable card at least. Okay, I guess it's technically a card that could be cast, but pass the turn. Maybe throw a Nim back in as a 3-drop. I probably should. But if we get into one of those games, man, where it's like we get locked out for 30 minutes, it's gonna be such a bummer. I sincerely wish I could be there with y'all. Hopefully next year. Yeah, maybe next year, man. I want to go every year if I can. I'll check out some of your old videos for some add-ins. Hopefully it helps. Appreciate that, Joe. There's a reason and I run 30 lands. I still get screwed sometimes. I know, 30 lands is crazy. Each opponent loses 2 life. It's a death touch 1/1, and then they duress my hand. I don't care. Duress away. Oh my goodness, what is this thing? I've never seen one of these before. All right, here we go. Now we can play. Now we can play. The whole design of our deck is the fact that we should be able to outdraw most, you know, life gain decks. So hopefully we can not get killed too much on this discarding stuff. Let's do it. All right, we do need to make them block with this rat at some point, or I guess I could just blow it up next turn. Yeah, let's just blow it up next turn. I'm fine with that. We're finally getting land drops, so we're back. I should probably blow up that just in case they find some sort of one-shot, right? Well, that's unfortunate. Let's blow up this, and then I'm gonna have to give up the Aerith for now because I'm gonna obviously get blocked by the Death Touch creature, but I need to be able to draw 2 cards off the Halia, so we'll pass over the 1/1 counters though to all my other things, and I'll get it back later, which is good. So I think that's definitely worth it. 100% worth it. Okay, so we can get Aerith back and Sally Pride. We'll do that later though. Withering Torment. I needed that, man. I needed that. All right, we got to go for it. Unfortunately, I need that Halia back more than I need anything. Let's do this and this. Okay, now we swing in with everything. Nah, not everything. Let's just send this in. All right, we're gonna draw 2 more cards. We're outdrawing the discard player now, so that's good. Outdrawing them. Let's go. Oh, now you want to give me all the lands when I don't need them anymore. Anyways, running 60 lands, I keep getting flooded. Yeah, I can understand that. That might happen every once in a while. You guys are silly, man. Try dropping it to 59. You might be good. All right, we're gonna get everything in here. So we're gonna go here, here, then here. And I'll flip the Seraph Arrow right away. No reason not to. Okay. We're good to go. The opponent's not blocking. I get to get anything back I want from the graveyard. They're probably going to get us with the deadly cover up, though, I would imagine, at some point here, which would exile something from my graveyard. But I would get back Halia, so I guess that's worth it for me. Go ahead, deadly cover up. Oh, they're going to charm. You have to block now, though. That stinks, doesn't it? That stinks, doesn't it? They have to block the Halia. Any cards I want to bring back here? I don't think so. I'm really worried about the sweeper, so I'm just going to play it really slow. There's really no reason for me to rush here. We're at 50 life. Plenty of cards in hand. GG's. Wow. We were handicapped for like the first 5 turns of the game, too. Yep. That went well. That went well. 1 land in old school venture. I go to the golden Swayze rule in my league. Always start with 3 lands. Yeah, you should absolutely try to start with 3 lands. But I'm not in the mulligan mood right now. Single fast spawn. Yeah, 35% lands. 38 to 40% lands. How much cost to craft this deck for standard? I don't know. I don't know. I had all the cards already, so I'm not sure. There's a brawl deck that runs 97 lands. What? Are they? They've all got to be like some sort of double-sided lands that can be a spell as well, right? The deck is an avalanche once it gets going. Oh yeah, it is for sure. When you're in Vegas, are you going to try to talk to sponsors? You totally should have some MTG related sponsors. I don't even know who I would talk to about that kind of stuff. So probably not, but like who would I talk to? Since you stream professionally, you got to claim gem purchases on your taxes, right? Yeah. Pretty much anything I buy on the game, yeah, I get to claim, which is pretty awesome. Yay, we're up against Jeskai Control. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Let's go. Man, this has been some rough ones here on the old standard events. I do want to get to 7 wins though so bad today. I'm always up for like maybe switching around though and trying the Eerie deck again or something, or mono white. We haven't done the mono white deck. I did say I want to do that one too. Let's try to resolve this into this. I think that's the move. I'm just worried about the counter spells, obviously. Don't want to drop a Bree down and then have it get countered away. No attacks. The deck doesn't have the double lands. They don't. The ones that don't double as a spell. Nice Ultima. Nice Ultima, bro. All right. Let's be real though. We did beat Jeskai Control in the video, and it took a while, but we got there. So hopefully we get there this time. We'll see. I mean, it's not the matchup we ever want to see, but ooh. Part of me wants to go for it, man. Let's go for it. I want to go for it because the Bree, you know what I mean? Like gaining more life. Bree can get more value out of this. Hopefully getting us into a Annie joins up. Annie joins up's going to be key here. Annie joins up and then like finding a Halia. Aang's Iceberg on the Bree. Nice. Well, that's not good. That's really bad. Pretty much card draw engines are going to be everything here. Halias and Brees are pretty much what this entire matchup is reliant upon, and they shut down the Bree pretty quickly there, so I don't expect to do very well. Nice. Stay down. Well, we can reload again. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's pretty good. What do we think? I don't think we need to play Annie joins up right now. I don't think so. I think it's got to be this. It's a counterspell waiting though, isn't it? It sure feels like a counterspell waiting. Let's get this down. Sally Pride. It landed. Hold on. It did land. All right, here we go. We're sending this in. I mean, we should probably send them both in here. 2 damage to the face doesn't really do a whole lot, and the opponent could have a lightning helix for one of these. So let's just send them both in. Give me one moment. All right. What's the plan? Oh, Shiko. That's only mana value 3 or less, though, right? Okay, so it's going to be a Johnny again, but we're going to lose the Sally Pride again. Ay, ay, ay. Losing the Sally Pride again. Ugh, brutal.
Your schemes are finished.
Brutal. Okay, well, if I do it again... I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna do this instead. Take out the Shiko. Get this down. It's not my favorite play I've ever made, but it does feel like the opponent doesn't have any sort of 1 mana answer, right? I don't see what they could have. So we're sending in 6 to the face this time. All right. I need something big here. I mean, a Bree would be really fun, obviously, but Halia would be good too. There's the Halia. My guess is it's gonna be a Jeskai Revelation time. Ugh, it's Jeskai Revelation time. I already know it. I can feel it in my bones. I mean, they haven't done anything yet. If I do this though, if I do this and go for Sally Pride, they send it back to my hand and then blow up Halia. That is going to be tragic. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to send something back here and then blow up Halia. Go ahead. Hooray! Yeah, I mean, if they want to trade both of their 1/1s for this, it's fine. All right, we gotta hope that Halia gets the job done here, man. We really gotta hope. We really need this badly. No point in playing the second Pharaoh here. Okay, we got another Halia. That's good. Another Halia to recover if the other one goes down. That's great. Card draw is everything here. I think we can beat them as long as we keep drawing enough cards, but it's a big if, man. It's a big if. Split ups and Ultimas, man. Got a lot of things we got to avoid. Nothing if not predictable, right? Yeah, yep. Just select Ambitious every turn with the commander. Get 2 spells. What are we thinking here? I'm going to get plenty of life gain with just this. Oh, it's a counterspell. If it's a counterspell, they win. Yeah, they win. They win, unfortunately. Unless I get really lucky with like a Bree off the top or something. I don't know. I guess we got them to use the 3 steps ahead for just a counter instead of counter and draw, which is a positive, but... All right. I mean, it's kind of a just this game is kind of becoming a little bit of a bummer. I'm not gonna lie. We should lose these matchups though. We should lose this one almost every time, but it was like really close to being able to get a comeback there, which is making me a little bummed out. All right, they copy that. Draw 2, discard 1. No more lies goes, which is actually okay for me. I think I don't really care about that. Here's where they just draw infinitely here to get right back into the game. How many cards left? 36 total? I mean, yeah. They're gonna have a hard time getting me all the way down to 0 though. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe we just like lean into our life gain and just force them to draw themselves out. I don't know. I'm sure they counter this though, it looks like. Man, that's some fun stuff right there. So we've seen 3 steps ahead 3 times. We've seen only 1 Jeskai Revelation. That's the big problem. We've only seen 1 of those. Now they've got Elspeth too. Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna get them to draw themselves out here. They've got too much value. Too much value. And a land off the top. That'll do it. Is it possible to get tilted in the name of a card? 3 steps ahead does it for me? Yeah, it's a tough one. Omniscience does it for me. All right, not the run we wanted for this one. Playing against control forces me to think about what my opponent thinks because they have to evaluate the counter I like. Yeah, giving up what you're willing to give up versus like holding on to the bigger pieces. It's definitely a chess match. I feel like when you build a powerful off-meta deck, you kick butt at first as the algorithm slowly figures out how to counter it. Conspiracy theory probably, but it seems to always happen. I mean, we're having a pretty good run. I'm not mad at any of the games we lost because most of the games we lost like today, that was a bad matchup. That's fine. We need to know that you're gonna lose, right? Rock, paper, scissors is always a thing. We're gonna lose to control 90% of the time. Mono red, like this is potentially mono red. We should have a good match against this deck. We should. Let's go with the elf. It's probably gonna get taken out with the burn spell though. Okay, it's Is It Lessons. Okay. On the other hand, Is It Lessons might not be as easy for us to work with. Oh man. Yeah, this is not a great matchup, I don't think. I don't have anything to deal. Well, I guess we'd be all right. I mean, the whole point of their deck is to try to burn us out with the monuments, right? Like, but there are so many burn and removal spells in this deck with the combustions, the Iros, the lessons. There's a lot of burn spells in this deck. Have a good weekend, Mob. Joe, have a good rest of your weekend, man. Looks like Is It will be richer. Oh, with the new cards coming out? Yeah. definitely will. All right, let's try to get Pharaoh down. I don't expect it to stick around. Obviously, Firebending Lesson, it'll quench us, probably going to hit us here. But if it does get one turn cycle here and I can get my stuff at cheap, get down a Bree, that'd be nice. I believe them when they say the shuffler isn't rigged, but I absolutely believe they give you matchups based on what deck you're playing. 100%. I don't think it happens in standard events though. I think standard events is a whole different beast. I think this is completely random for sure. But yeah, on the ladder, I think matchups are for sure a thing. Man, trying to get my stuff to stay on the field is going to be the name of the game here. Can one of my creatures stay on the field longer than a turn? We'll find out. Not this time. Not this time, pal. Maybe next time. Do they discard the card? I guess they draw first, so yeah, they will be discarding a card here. Do they have the draw 3 in the graveyard? They don't. I could really use a land here. A land would be pretty awesome. Of course there's the draw 3 in their hand. Of course the last spell's the draw 3. Yeah, we lost. All right, well, we might want to switch to just mono white one time and see how that does. The first run through was pretty good. This second run through was absolute hot garbage. Absolute hot garbage, man. I do think that we need to consider maybe cutting back one Sally Pride and then one Bree and then adding in 2 more lands. I think we can go a long way with 24 lands in this deck because I can't tell you, I mean, how many games today did we lose? At least 3 where I was stuck in these positions where I just couldn't get anything going because I couldn't find my 4th land drop. We only run 22 lands, so that's gonna happen, but I think we definitely need to consider that for sure as an option. Not willing to send in their Grand here. You're saying there's a chance here, pal? No way you're saying there's a chance. All right, let's do it. Let's do this thing. Now, never mind. Never mind. That was fun. All right, one more go around. We're gonna do mono white this time. Mono white. I really think you need to replace Zora. Zora, you think so? No, because I need more life gain in the deck. I need it. Like, there's not enough life gain triggers in the deck. I don't think I replace that because also it gets double the amount of triggers. Here's why Zora's good. It gives double the amount of triggers once this hits the field. And on top of that, it gives the counters for like when Aerith gets taken off the field or gets legend ruled out, it passes its counters to this, which makes it very, very powerful. Oh, we're only running 21 lands. Yeah, we gotta, I think what we do is we go here, here, and here, and we up the lands to 24. And we primarily are white, right? I mean, we probably white, green, white, red. You know what? Let's do this too, because we were getting too many of these. Is that what we want? Maybe. And then cut back on this again. We'll probably cut back the Verge and this. And we'll probably cut back the red. Okay. I think that's a lot better. You know what? I'm going to try it. Should I try it one more time now with that? I think I should. I don't know. I don't know. I did say I was going to play mono white though. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I believe, man. I believe. I think that adding those lands is going to be huge. Until you get flooded, right? Yeah, it's going to happen until I get flooded. Secrets of Strixhaven looks like a ton of fun. It's been getting serious pushed. I know. I don't know why it won't stop getting pushed. I don't know why. I have my money on you won't need white. At best, a splash of Jeskai Revelation, but is it... Oops, all instants and very possibly strong. I'd replace the Zora with Sanctifier at least. Sure, it's not legendary, but at least it has the damage. That's the way. Good luck, bro. I think so too. I think this is the way. I think we're about to cook. I think we're about to cook. I think we've shored up all of the issues that we were seeing. Now, as long as we don't get control matchups, maybe. Maybe. All right. Ooh, that's a good land to find. I don't know why I did that. I was going to play the Holly out for 1, but I just realized it's not going to reach the 3 threshold, so I don't know why I did that. Shouldn't have taken damage. It's all good, though. All right, we got demons. Let's go with the white source, and let's go with the Aerith, I think. Hopefully Aerith doesn't get taken out immediately. I have a feeling it's going to. It is mono black after all. Surprise. All right, pay life, get this down, get this down. Now we're drawing a card, which is great news. Okay, Sally Pride, let's go. Now, I am a little concerned, obviously, with the mono black. There's deadly cover up and stuff like that, so very, very concerned with that. All right, we're definitely going Sally Pride here, I think. And we are absolutely willing to make these trades all day here. Really? Okay. I'll take that every day of the week. That means they don't have a deadly cover up. I mean, you would think, right? I don't know why would they do that. All right, we're definitely going with an Aerith here. I mean, I'm full sending for sure. I'm just trying to think how do we want to attack is the question. So we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage here. They block here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh my goodness, we have it. We have it. GG's. Good start. Good start, I'd say. We hit our land drops, we curved out nicely, and we ran them over. Dude, we just needed more lands. That's all this was. Probably gonna play the Changeling. Shout out for the gifted memberships, thank you. Oh yeah, there's people gifting in the early of the stream, man. It was really nice of them to do. I appreciate that as well. I'm gonna be a bit blasphemous. I think that Frank Karsten's calculations are out of date. Still right for aggro, but you can't afford missing land drops. Yeah, you can't afford that at all. Exactsies. The fact that the Changeling still counts towards the room while it's just an artifact is ridiculous. I honestly like that though. I feel like that's pretty sweet. I think that's what makes the card really nice. Yeah, it counts for dragons. Yeah, berries, everything. It's really nice. Victory achieved. All right, I'm gonna be more like open to keeping 2-landers because I have a feeling we're gonna draw more. Is this a hand that we really want to keep? I don't know. I mean, we do have the Annie joints up, which is really fun. I guess we try it. I don't know. Probably not though. Probably a bad idea. Another mono black player. I wonder if one of Roxanne would help the deck. I mean, it deals damage on those meteorite tokens entering. I don't know if it's necessarily synergistic with our deck, though. Yeah, I don't know how synergistic that is. All right, well. Oh, it's a good find. You know what? That'll draw me another card, right? Why not? Why not? Oh, that's why, because they have a kill spell. Wow, they let it resolve? Okay, didn't expect that. Definitely didn't expect them to let that just go. I thought for sure it was gonna be like shoot the sheriff or something. The double meteorite with Annie. Yeah, the double meteorite is kind of spicy. You're right. That is a pretty spicy tactic for sure. All right, let's draw another card. This feels like very much the exact same deck that we just played, except it's got a splash of blue for something. My guess is it's that fairy that bounces something back to my hand. That's pretty brutal. And it exiled my graveyard. Lovely. Yeah, we're gonna pay life for that. Just get this down. That way, if we end up drawing like a Bree or something, we can get double the effects right away. Plus the demon on the ritual chamber is 6/6, so it's not like it's gonna be able to get taken out by the Annie joins up anyways. Come on, man, I need some assistance here. Still think 2 rogue passages would solve not getting through with the big guys. Oh, that's a good card right there. I mean, with them drawing off the Unholy Annex right now and me not being able to keep up with card advantage, I think we're pretty cooked right now, guys. I'm fairly certain the opponent's just going to pretty much kill everything that enters the battlefield. This feels slightly different than the last game. The good news is we got 2 solved cases. If they do blow up some of my stuff, I can get it back, assuming they don't hit me with the Strategic Betrayal again, or Strategic Betrayal, or the Deadly Cover-Up, of course. The Regent. Okay. Didn't expect to see a Regent, that's for sure. Man, what happened to like mono red and the green decks? You know what I mean? Those are the decks we want to be matched up against. Still think, oh yeah, we read that. I play 16 lands and 40 cards, 23 to 24 and 60, 38 to 40 and 100. Just depends on my curves. There's a theory floating around there that they've optimized the best of 1 shuffler for 22 lands. I do feel like I have a lot better luck with 22 lands than I do the 21 or even 23. I'm not gonna lie, I've actually felt that. Oh, that's a good card. Will it stick around? Of course not, but it's a good card. It's a nice one to try to get down. 3 steps ahead. Dispelling Exhale. I definitely will. Oh, they showed a dragon. Oh, they have the core, of course. Of course. I'm gonna concede this one. I feel like we're just wasting our time. I feel like we're pretty much dead in the water here. Oh my gosh. Plus Cap just sent another 10 gifted memberships. Cap, thank you so much for the 10, man. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, guys, you don't ever, I always say this. I know, I'm a broken record, but you really don't got to do that, man. I appreciate the 10. I really can't tell you how much that means to me and how far that goes for me. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. 10 gifted, man. You guys are just so many gifted memberships, man. I appreciate that. This community is something I can't believe I have this community sometimes. I really can't. All right, here we go. Our hand looks good. Cap, seriously, man. Thank you so much, brother. You deserve it, man. Thank you for the content. Nobody deserves that kind of, you know, random kindness, but I do appreciate it. I will say, I do appreciate it a lot. We got a Rakdos player here. A lot of swamps we're seeing today, man. A lot of swamps in this particular run. All right. Oh, there we go. They give me a target for the Annie joins up. We love that. Perfect. Did anyone watch Malone's interview with the lead programmer for arena matches? I actually watched a lot of it. I didn't finish it, but I watched a lot of it. Equal to the quarter a tank of gas nowadays? I know, right? Blob, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. You guys are very, very kind. Not just in your generosity, but your words as well, man. I appreciate all of it. I'm thinking we just go here and here off the elf. Yeah, that's fine. Getting a little flooded right now, but that's okay. Discard a card if you do draw a card. Oh, they got a blight 1 though. So they're goblins then? Or they've got to be goblins, right? It should be a good matchup for us. I keep saying this stuff, but it really should be a good matchup for us. Give me a Halia, give me a Bree, and then we start rolling. This deck really does depend on those 2 cards. If I can just get one of them with the Annie joins up, it's usually just absolute amazingness. Hopefully they don't have too many removal spells. If they do, let's hope that they lean more on the burn side of things, because if this can get above a threshold, we can avoid the burn. That's going to be nice. I mean, clearly they have a hex or something here, right? Hopefully it's, again, hopefully it's a burst lightning, because if the Leonardo gets big enough, we can avoid the doom. All right. I mean, they've got something, man. Just play it. Just play it. It's a hex, right? You got a hex? Just play the hex. We all know the card you want to take out. Just do it. The stress of them holding the priority is killing me. Hey, what are you planning to build in your next set at first? I don't have any plans just yet. This weekend was actually going to be the time I'm going to take to really dive into it. Sorry, I just texted my wife real quick. She's been asking how the Donuts with Dad went this morning. Donuts with Dad was so much fun. I love doing those things with my kids, man. I'll probably post some stuff on Instagram with it. So we got a mobilize 1 death touch creature. Whenever this creature enters surveil 1. It's a goblin, or it is? Okay. Yeah, we're all goblins here. All right. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. First, no lands. Yeah, 24. Too many lands. No attacks. Bummer. Donuts with Dad for the win. I know, right? Greetings from Denmark. What's going on, man? How's it going? I'm going on my first trip with my CDL, so I won't be able to watch for a while, but I love your videos and I appreciate you making Magic fun, interesting, and sweaty. Instead of sweaty. Keep up the good videos. Much love. Well, hey, good luck to you on your first CDL trip, man. That's very cool that you're starting a new endeavor like that, man. You know, we appreciate what you do, obviously, with the, you know, goods being transferred and stuff. I know it's not fun to be away on the road, so we appreciate you. What's up, Swayze and the Mob? Taking a break after pulling a motor out of a car. Need to relax? Yeah, dude, definitely relax. How you doing, Texas? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. I'm just gonna play this for the 1, and then replay it again next turn, just so I can generate some more draw value and life gain. Oh man, allergies are kicking my butt today. All right, at some point here, I do have to figure out what I want to do as far as dealing damage, though. They've got a couple death touch creatures out here, and it's making things a little complicated. I think I just keep gaining life, though, until I find like a Sally Pride or something. Very nice. 2 cards in hand. I'm telling you, Halia being double affected by the Annie joins up is so good. It's so good. They're probably going to hold up some removal for it, I'm sure. Give me one moment, guys. The allergies are killing me. All right, we're back. All right, we got, oh, what does this do? Opponent reveals their hand where X is in the Morgana code. Choose one of those cards. That player exiles it if it's instant sorcery. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we're going to lose an emissary, which is annoying, but I kind of skimmed the card. Maybe it's not. Maybe we won't lose a card. I don't know. I can't believe how long some of these games take, especially in these ones like this where it's like aggro. Seems like they should be a lot quicker than this. But with the death touch creatures out there, it's a bit of an issue. What sort of priority hold are we having here? Is this one blight 1, discard a card if you do draw a card? I mean, that's gonna hold that priority every time, huh? All right, so we got Aerith coming down, which is gonna start doubling up as well. I can also pass all the counters from Aerith onto my legendaries, so that's going to be a pretty key role player here in my following attacks. All right, here we go. Draw 2. Oh, my wife's calling me. 1 second. I'm gonna let her know we're streaming. We're back. All right, let's get down the elf, and Sally Pride is gonna be the win con here. Now, unfortunately, they also found Kranko Mob Boss at the same time I found Sally Pride, so they are going to unfortunately probably keep pace with Sally Pride. Oh goodness, are you guys ready for a long one here? We're gonna play Sally Pride. It's gonna trigger twice. We've got Aerith and Leonardo on the field, so expect this to take quite a bit of time. This is gonna take a while, guys, especially with the opponent having the ability to hold the priority. Rakdos Goblins, another archetype that I haven't seen on the ladder. Now I want donuts. Yeah, donuts are the bomb. What's your favorite donut though? I mean, I love donuts and I love Boston cream donuts. Those are my favorite. But lately I've been liking a nice like what's it called? The what is it? It's like the light brown one. What is that one? It's like wow, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank, but it's like the long ones that have the chocolate, but it's not the chocolate. It's like the lighter brown one. I love those ones. They're so good. 1 hour triggers, let's fly. That's what I'm saying, man. This is why we don't run a Nim, dude. Do you know how bad this would be if this was a Nim instead? I can't wait to see how Swayze breaks Paradigm in Strixhaven. Yes, Paradigm looks like the coolest archetype, like the coolest new thing they've added for sure. Blueberry glaze is good. Oh, apple fritter is amazing too. Gotta say the stream has not been the same since the headphones are no longer with us. I got the headphones. I've got them. Just don't wear them because they just hurt. They hurt the head after a while. So I was like, you know, let's switch to these for a little bit. I'll probably end up wearing the headphones sooner than later. But they're getting beat up too. Would be Leyline of Hope not awesome in this deck? Yeah, this actually had Leyline of Hope in it to start, but we ended up cutting it. We ended up cutting it for Annie Joins Up. I've just seen so much more value out of Annie Joins Up than the Leyline. Boston cream is so good. It is, huh? Apple cider donuts. Maple, yes, maple. I've been digging the maples lately. Yes. Finally broke the platinum curse and reached diamond. I came back to Arena this year and struggled until I tried your newest mono white tokens. Love the deck. Thank you, man. Of course. If you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a quick nap. We'll be back after these messages. Can you guys imagine if I really just took a nap right here? It won't stop. Guys, I'm telling you, I know you guys, I know I said it before, but I don't think you quite understand. When I had a Nim, Aerith passed 120, 200, I don't remember, hundreds of counters to the Nim. Then the Nim swung through, triggering twice. So we had to do this. You see this number right here? It says 25, 26, 27 right here. That number was 500 and it did it twice. I got up, I went and had lunch and came back. Because the opponent has the full ability right now to scoop. They can just scoop it up, but they're not going to, and they just never do. I don't know why. I literally took a better card out of this deck to avoid this. Yeah, at least it doesn't make you click ever resolve, but there should be a way where it should just do all the life gain and then do all the Aerith triggers and stuff like that. But instead it does the life gain, Aerith, the life gain, Aerith, the life gain, Aerith. And that's what takes so long. It should just do one and then one, but. Opponent right now, your go, I know, right? It's actually their go. I've had the servers crash from triggers a while back. It happens to me all the time. Life gain though, I can't seem to break the game with life gain though. They think the timer will run out. Yeah, here's the deal though with the timer, because I've found out the hard way. It will actually start running my timer down to 0. It ended up running my timer down all the way to 0, and I thought I was gonna lose because of it, and I was actually so upset and mad. But when it hit 0, nothing happened, and then it switched to the opponent's timer, and then theirs ran down to 0 and nothing happened, and it just sat at 0 and it just kept going and going and going. So I don't know. Yeah, trample and flying for sure. It's hard though, guys, because you got to like try to figure out what you're gonna make the concessions for, like which cards are you taking out versus keeping in. Here's the deal. I think I'm gonna swing in here, and the reason I'm gonna swing in here, I know they have 2 death touch creatures. We know they're gonna use both of them to block here and here. At least the counters from Aerith are gonna go across pretty much, well, it's gonna go here, here, and here. And then we should be able to swing through for lethal next turn. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. That was an insane amount of triggers. I know, right? Imagine trying to keep track of all this on paper. There's that thing that happens where the game makes it draw because of the repeat actions. Oh, I know. I thought that would be one of them, but it didn't do that either. Yeah, they're probably taking a nap too. Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, man, I couldn't believe the fact the game didn't time out. Like, I got up, had lunch, came back, and it was like, I'm like, there's no way. I actually came back right when it had like 50 triggers left, and I was like, I still sat there for another like 10 minutes, and I was like, man, can't believe this is still going. And then the attacks went through. Yeah, on paper, it definitely could be shortcutted. You're right. Yeah, because then you can just tally up how many life gain triggers you're going to have and just put that many counters on it. instead of doing one at a time. Bruh, we just got 2 lands? For real? For real? Swayze, I didn't watch you back then, but I imagine you were a Scoot enjoyer abuser. Oh yeah, the Scoot Swarm. We absolutely abused the Scoot Swarm for sure. You know me too well. Yeah, the opponent's not scooping, man. I mean, as a Goblins player and you need to deal 692 life, and you've got 3 creatures over 500 power on the board, I'm surprised they're sticking around, but good on them, I guess. Don't worry, we don't have anything growing in power, so there won't be any additional triggers on that. Keep you guys back for now. Send everybody else in. I mean, good luck. 18. All right, sweet. I feel like that was like unnecessarily long though. I feel like they could have absolutely just skipped that up, but that's okay. We got to have some fun. We got the content, right? All right, 2 and 1. Yeah, little negative 1599. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. We can go bigger than that. I've had people with like 2,000 scoop because there's no way they're coming back and it's take too long. Yeah, absolutely. Happens a lot. I think this is fine. That was crazy. Scoot on site. All right. They burst lightning the... Okay. I see. I see. Okay. Is it mono red? Okay, mono red is good. We can live with mono red for sure. Hopefully we can get down the Annie joins up next turn. That'd be nice. Would have been getting it down already if the opponent didn't blow up my elf. Ah, okay. Okay. Fair enough. They can't attack with the claw though. They do it anyways. Thank you for the life gain, my friend. Thank you for the extra life. Mono red players only know how to turn them sideways, you know? Sometimes it bites them in the butt. All right. I don't think mono red has anything for us here. You never know though. I don't want to get too excited and too cocky here. It might not be, you know, they might have something. Oh, wait. Enters tap. Oh, okay, I thought that was a card that says you can't gain life or something. Oh, these enter tapped. Of course, I forgot. I was going to do the Annie joins up, but I forgot this. No matter what, this enters tapped. Don't tell me they have a seer. Instant speed removal. They do. Wow. And I fell for it. I fell for the seer. Well, that might actually get them back into the game. Oops. I did not consider that. Wow. No way I just threw this game, right? Surely not. I didn't even realize Seer was instant speed. I thought Seer for sure was like a sorcery speed card. Yes, I'm sure. Darn it, man. I thought we were in the clear. Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer. I cannot believe I did that. Come on, Halia, off the top. Can we get a Halia? Oh, I threw so hard. I threw so hard. Wow. This was literally a free game too. It was free, man. It was free. What a bummer, dude. I cannot believe this. I'm still in just I'm in a little bit of shock right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit in shock at the moment. Can't quite wrap my head around the sequence that just took place there. Oh man, the game said here is a free win, and I somehow took the win on the platter and just threw it across the room. I should have known Seer, man. I knew Seer, but I knew it as soon as I swung in and they blocked. Dude, what am I doing? As soon as I hit attack, I knew it was wrong. I knew it. I would have been more suspicious and like more ready for that if it had been the opponent attacking into our board, but it was me attacking into them. So I'm like, the odds are much more in my favor. And just to get absolutely stomped on. Some die of drought while others die of flooding. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, if I top decked a Halia there, that's probably the only way that would have got me out of it, but... Ooh, let's go. That's actually massive. I like mono green too. This is another matchup that we should win. Mono green should be in our wheelhouse. Unless it's like, obviously it might be landfall, which I guess could compete pretty good with like the hydras and stuff, but green is typically something we want to be playing against. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah. All right. And we flood the board with creatures. We gain a lot of life. Pump Aerith through the moon. And I don't think they can keep up with that. Even if they were to get down like an Ouroboros this turn, I think we're chilling. Why are we looking at the Sally Pride like you got a fight mechanic or something? What's going on here? I mean, what can they do? Like, there's nothing they can do except for sacrificing this land, right? They have to block. They have to block. They don't have a choice. They stopped me from gaining a lot of life. I guess that's pretty good. Good on them for that. Yeah, Swayze streams again. Yeah, we're streaming today, man. We're probably gonna go only for a little bit longer though. My food is on the way for lunch, and we'll probably call it in the next like 20 minutes or so. But I was hoping to get through at least one more full 7 games. But Park, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team, man. All right, Hydra going off here. That's gonna come and tap. So they've only got one more mana to use here. So should be safe to say we've won this one, right? I mean, Sally Pride going off. We got 5 attackers getting through for 3 apiece. It's 15 alone right there. Yeah, we got this. GG. Man, I'm so mad at myself still. I'm never gonna let that red one go. I'm gonna be mad about that one all day because we should be 4-1 right now, and I threw the game, dude. I'm down with losing, but like losing because of a silly mistake is just the worst. Those are the ones I just won't let go. Green scoops. I appreciate that, Nico. GG. This hand looks pretty good. I don't love going second, but what can you do? Emissary probably gets snagged up by something here. Seam Rip, Sheltered. I'm gonna go... I still think that's the play though, because it can block, right? It can block the Scavenger if it gets like if it gets a lot of 1/1 counters, but everything that they have gives it either flying or first strike, so yeah, it's got first strike now, so I can't block it now. All right, At least it's still out there for the block against the second scavenger. We're gonna go white source here. Warp this bad boy in. Okay, that's a good card. Spellbook Vendor, are they going to spend the 1 mana? I think they are because they don't have a Sheltered by Ghosts or a Shard Mage's Rescue. You can tell by the way that just went right to the attack step. Interesting choice by the opponent here to send in the Optimistic Scavenger. I think we make that trade for sure. Okay, let's go here and here. Back to 13. I don't necessarily absolutely love that or anything, but it's fine. 8, 9, 10. I'm just waiting for the Seam Rip to ruin our day. You know what I mean? For sure, Seam Rip's gonna ruin this for us. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Yeah, we're cooked. This game's over. If I had gone first, I like to think that maybe we had a chance here, but I don't think we did. I think they just were way too fast. Way too quick. Alrighty. We gave it our best shot. I mean, what are we going to do here? Let's think about this realistically. Like, they're going to attack here. I got a block. They're going to get another one of these for sure. Does that get flying? It sure does. All right. I mean, whatever. I guess that's a tough one. We got our 200 gems. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, let's play 1 or 2 ranked games real fast. Whoops. Play 1 or 2 ranked games real quick. You know what I want to do though? Hold on. I'm going to actually do this and this. Because I feel like we haven't been getting Bree down a lot. Let's do that. Play some ranked. I'm tired of mono white auras. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's very good if you get like the nice curve out the way they did. We were probably screwed either way though, because if they didn't curve out in the aggressive sense, like if they would have gotten more like if they didn't have 2 scavengers in the beginning and ethereal armor and all that, they probably would have then gotten Seam Rips and Shelters, and that still would have probably got us pretty bad. Okay. This hand's not great, but it's good enough. All right, we got Is It? Is it annoying? Yes, it is. What's the mono white tokens deck you mentioned? I could play a game of that next turn or next game. I'll show you that one. It's just a mono white control deck. Maybe we already lost this one. Look what we're up against going second. I'd be surprised if we make it to turn 3 here. I'd be pretty shocked. Yeah, we're gonna get ran over here. It's over. I got to play 2 lands. It happens. You did what you could. It was still fun to watch a grind like that. Yeah, I love doing those grinds too. It's a lot of fun. I'm not upset or anything. I'm more mad at myself with the 1 game because we should have at least gotten 1 more win for sure and put us in position for another game. Is it prowess, baby? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. I mean, this is the best spell we can play for sure. Gain the life. Next turn, we can do Annie joins up if we want to, but that doesn't really help us too much. I don't know. I definitely would consider maybe throwing like Sheltered by Ghost at least in this deck or something like that, you know? Feels like we need a lot of help and we just don't end up getting it fast enough. No matter which way we do this, we're dead unless we can just block, I guess. I don't know. There it is. All right, we'll play mono white one time real quick before we call it a day. Can trip, sure wish is it would. Yeah, I wish they'd trip too. Ah, man, old reliable, let's go. Old reliable. This is the mono white token deck we were talking about, maybe playing. Can we get an emergency ban on the color blue? That'd be nice. Just ban islands. Gonna go break out of platinum. Good luck, have fun. You too, man. Have a good one, man. Hope you get out of platinum. Here we go. This hand looks pretty good. Mono green. It's a good matchup for us if we find the Day of Judgment. Day of Judgment, reset, and then we're good to go usually. I like the puns. Oh, there's the Day of Judgment. Let's go. Islands have been getting a lot of bad press lately. They have, haven't they? And I don't think it's even Islands' fault. I actually don't like mountains more than I don't like islands. Mountains are good for like, you know, the copy spells and helping with, you know, like mobilize. And there's a lot of fun things in red, but man, red in general is just worse than blue all day, in my opinion. It's just that blue pairs up with red so much that they, you know how like you hang out, you are who you hang out with, you know? Blue has just been getting a bad rap because it's been hanging out with red. Red's just been such a bad influence on blue lately. All right, we don't love that, but I can take it with the Aura Sight. Still 2 mana for them to spend here. As a Boros feather player, I am part of the problem. But no, see, Boros is fine. Like, again, if you mix red into other colors, I think red is fine. Did they really just win already? Like, are we gonna get a game where we can put, you know, make it to turn 4? Like, what are we? There's no way we just lost that game on turn 3. Like, we gotta play another one. I can't go out like that. Can't go out like that. Standard needs to slow down. I mean, I guess I'm okay with it. I am okay with it, but I need, like, I can't be like guaranteed to lose a game if I go second. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe 1 turn slower. 1 turn slower. Like everybody should have at least the guaranteed opportunity to play a 4th land. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, if you're going second, you're not guaranteed a 4th land drop. You're just not. I mean, to be fair, I should have maybe mulliganed my hand because I didn't have enough 2 mana, 1 mana interaction, which would have helped obviously immensely there. But like this hand would have absolutely destroyed them last game, but I didn't have it, of course. So you can wish all you want. Double chicken got you? Yeah, I forgot about the double chicken, man. Doubling up on the chocobo, the little guy. Well, this should be interesting. We got an Abzan player. Of course, that means they have unique removal spells for my enchantments. Okay. Mosswood Dread Knight is not something you see every day, but it is such a good card. I used to use this card in so many of my deck lists. It used to be a staple of mine. Now I'm gonna sneeze, of course. Oh man, that was a violent sneeze. That hurt. Okay. Where's my land drop? I gotta get this kin binding down. I'm afraid of another Maelstrom Pulse though, or something like that. Okay, we keep having good answers for these, but when are we gonna, I mean, Shuffler has just been screwing with my head today. Sure, how about a tap land just to rub salt in the wound. The only tap land in my entire deck. Okay. Ashiok is fine. I can work with that. I can work with that. Yeah, party hats, right? Whose birthday is it? It's end of turn. Jin, happy birthday, man. You're turning 35 today. Okay, we're very close in age. I think I'll be turning 35 this year, right? Yeah, I will be. Nothing like a good old cease and desist. I mean, we're going up against literally the hard counter of this deck. I mean, it's just one of those days, guys. This might have to be the last game. We might be getting off slightly tilted today. Slightly tilted. Just slightly, though. Watch us actually win this game after all this nonsense. Sometimes I forget that Ashiok is still standard playable. It's a really cool card. I know. I don't. Not a lot of people give it much love. Can we afford to take this hit? Probably not. But then could we afford to take the hit the following turn when they do the exact same thing again? Probably not. So we might as well get this down. Wait, that's 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. All right, so be it. I should be able to survive this. Nope, it's over. I am mad. I am mad, slightly. Okay. Well, here's the most recent updates to the life gain deck, though, guys. I do think it's playing a little bit better, a little bit more smoothly. The mana's been a bit of an issue. Here's a little suggestion I would make, if I were to continue adjusting this deck, of course, is Seraph Pharaoh probably doesn't make the cut anymore. I probably end up taking that out. I know it's super efficient when it gets down and it's like popping off for us, and like obviously everyone getting a pump of 2 power. But I feel like there's got to be another way for either us to draw more cards while gaining life. I do know there's a legendary that does that with the 4-drop slot, but also maybe like removal. I mean, I know we've got the anti-joins up, but it's not an answer everything kind of thing. You might want to answer everything with like Sheltered by Ghosts, something like that. I don't know. There's so many. The beauty of this deck is I feel like there's so many ways it could still go, and you could still mess around with it. But I'm really liking this deck a lot. Even though we didn't win 7 games today with it, I still feel like the first round we had was really nice. The second round, obviously a lot of land issues, and then the third round, I definitely threw. I could have done a lot better, but yeah, I mean, I like this deck a lot. I think it's very good. Hope you continue climbing the ladder once you start up again. Absolutely. They're gonna plus Ashiok and then you're dead. Yeah. Yep. That was not winnable, unfortunately. Just drew 4 Day of Judgments and all the exiling effects against them, and then I drew all the cards I would need against them against the other opponent, and vice versa. Yeah, some removal would be nice. I think maybe adding some, like, now that we have, oh, here's another idea. Now that we have, you know, I'm actually gonna do it right now. Now that we have 24 lands, I don't think we need the elf. I think Seam Rip, and then you could get Sheltered by Ghost off of Sarah. I'm not 100% sold on that yet, but Seraph Pharaoh or Pharaon, maybe we add in the Sheltered. I think so. I'm gonna sit on that one, but definitely having Seam Rip will be nice. At least with the Seam Rip, you can for sure, you know, get off the ground against like mono white auras and stuff like that. Some of the things that were giving us fits. But that, you know, the elf was only there because we needed the ramp early on with only 21 lands, but now we don't really need that, I don't think so. This should be interesting. Oh, we didn't cut it. That's gonna be the deck list right there. What did I miss? What happened? We got our butts kicked. But guys, that is gonna do it for the stream. I hope you guys had a fun time. I know we got a chance to go a little longer today because there was no video. I do apologize that there was no video again. I tried my best to try to put something together, but yesterday's ladder was just brutal to me. But we're gonna work on some stuff this weekend, hopefully. Maybe get you guys a members only video. I keep saying that. I did actually start recording one last week, and then of course I got caught up with something, but I am really determined to get you guys like a pretty interesting video for members only, where I show you guys some of the deck lists that didn't quite make the cut. But I do appreciate you guys not only being here, but you know, obviously all the members and stuff like that that were gifted today, and you guys really keeping this thing alive. So thank you so much for that. I'm forever grateful for this community and you guys, and I can't wait to see you at MagicCon. If you're gonna be there, definitely hit me up. We got a lot to work on though. I got Discord stuff to worry about too today and all sorts of stuff. So I'm a busy day ahead of me, and I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you guys on the next video or the next stream. Hopefully a video tomorrow. We'll see. If not tomorrow, hopefully Sunday. Until then, peace out, guys.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.